As soon as the first person says, hi, I'm here listening, that's when I'll start the live stream. So as soon as that first person says, okay, you have an attentive audience and we're listening, I'll start the live stream. And I have a lot to say. Oh, and the reason why I wait for the confirmation that there's somebody here that is, on the, you know, side of right and not just here to, you know, I don't know. I hate to even use this word, but be a hater or whatever, I don't perform for them. So I'm not even performing, but I have no desire to give fodder to fools, you know what I'm saying? So I wait until somebody who I know is an encouraging, positive person that is here because they're interested and not people who are just looking for something to fit their narrative of their disgusting behavior. So as soon as there's somebody that I uh, want to share this with, and they make themselves known, and then I have no problem starting what I went live to do. But so wait. Hello, Dobby. How are you doing? Hello. Uh, funny picture. Funny picture. So this live stream is. I noticed that Deb313 had put up a community post saying about, hi Robbie, saying why even go live if you're gonna just private it, about TH. So since I happened to catch that live stream, I thought that, yeah, I'm fine. I thought that I would do commentary on it because I'm in agreement with that. Why bother going live if you're just gonna, private it as soon as you're done and not really stand by your convictions or anything you're saying. You're just really coming out there hoping that the person that you're bashing is listening while you know, be a gut, right? Right. And I also noticed a couple of munchies, crunch and munch things, but I noticed that eBaggers, he shared something from, a harassment channel and focuses on Karen F's comments because he still needs to harass Karen F. He wants to, you know, invalidate the fact that she had come on the channel, right before she unfortunately passed away. And we had made some peace, and he wants to be able to, he wants to try to put up comments that she had said that were derogatory. He, you know, they make me sick too. Teabaggers, I'm well aware of what comments were left, but they were in the past. Now, so I see what you're trying to do there, teabaggers, but, and Munchie, no, and you said I called the cops on you. Who would I call the cops on? You're anonymous. You're anonymous. So unless you're willing to come out as whom you are and claim that you were threatened in actuality, you know what I mean? Like your name, somebody who knew where to find you and threaten you, don't even fucking try it, okay? So all your proof that you claim to have of all that, uh, you mind filling us in on who actually was threatened? Because Munchie's not a person, and nobody knows who they are and where they live or anything. So there's no fucking way you were ever actually threatened. But you saying, I can get a good Jew lawyer, can you? You're such a fucking anti Semite. You really are. You're disgusting, disgraceful, fucking nasty, nasty mistake to the world. So anyway, so Deb 313, if you happen to be listening, I happened to capture the live stream that you were complaining that, she privated because it's full of lies, and her chat had my deceased relatives in there, and she plays stupid continuously. But the most disgusting part about the whole entire thing, which really triggered me, and I couldn't make it to the end of her live stream, was her complete, complete ignorance towards her kids. Now, I'm sorry, TH, whether it was you or anybody else. I'm sorry. My cat's trying to sit on my phone, and I'm trying to move him away, but he's insisting on sitting on my phone. Because you know how cats are. Is they're learning from her, you know what I mean? Like what she's doing is what they're doing, and it's really sad. And TH, I don't care who it was, I'd still be saying the same thing, and I think it's really disgraceful. So without any further delay, um, now of course we know they've all got to be super noisy when they're live, because God forbid they're not annoying as well. um, Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. It's been altered in Sweden, is being used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only. Hi, Christine. I'm good. I hope you're as good as well. I truly do. Yeah, because I'm not comprehending or really what TH's real problem is with me. So, um, I don't know. Oh, really? Is it hot there? It didn't used to be that hot there when I lived there. She's so fucking noisy. How and why go live if you're gonna be that noisy when you're live? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what Celsius is in Fahrenheit. When did I say you were doing stuff to Swiss behind the scenes? What are you talking about? Yeah, I never said you were doing stuff to uh, Swiss behind the scenes. What the fuck are you even talking about? Clear that I am not randomly saying anything. I responded from a post you wrote about me. You wrote post, and it was like you were manic. I don't know what was your problem, but it was like I was manic. I don't really see any posts towards you other than the one I wrote saying that you had my deceased father in this particular live stream that you made a couple of hours ago, and his deceased wife, and you didn't remove them. So, I mean, I'm really not certain what post you're talking about. The live stream that I made where Swiss was on the panel was from that particular live stream was from years ago, and I was just, going back in time. Get there and read them over and over your posts about me. And can anybody show me like where these posts about her are? I don't see them. I don't know. For what? I don't like you, and you don't like me, and that's fine. But you said some nasty shit. You always talk about people who are Nazis, and you have this biggest problem with people who don't like Jews. I kind of think that the world has a problem with Nazis. It's because they don't only not like Jews. Um, that statement right there is so fucked up. Does anybody know anybody who likes Nazis? I mean, I don't know, other than white supremacists. Anyone? Is there anybody here who is okay with Nazis? Can you let me know? I'm just curious. I'll wait till I know if I'm talking to people who do like Nazis or not. I don't really know any either, Ronnie, and I appreciate you both saying. But I mean, like, I can't believe that she has a problem if I don't like Nazis. Sorry. Hi, Asher Dash. Take care, Christine. Hello, Asher Dash. Okay, so let's. Jewish people. Yes, you're comfortable with calling me a dirty towel head several times. I've never called you a dirty towel head. Never, ever, ever, ever. Why do you keep running with that fucking lie? I've never called you a dirty towel head. Then doubling down and doing it over again. You're sick. You're a sick, lying bitch, and that's why you remove your live streams, because they're lie streams.
Laughing about it and blaming me because I was in a chat with somebody who trolled your deceased relative or your...
You had my deceased relatives in your live stream tonight. You are a sick, lying, selfish person.
Daughter. And here I am, not even knowing these trolls are in there because I block trolls.
They're in your own room, and you know exactly what you've done, and you know exactly that you lie, and you know exactly that you don't like Jews.
Now I'm a sexual deviant because you say I am.
When did I call you a sexual deviant? Oh, you mean when you had the nasty, nasty, disgusting troll of my daughter with her full name that you refused to remove for a couple of your live streams in there? Is that what you're talking about? You know, that was how many years ago? But here you are. Being your old twat bag self.
And on top of that, you tell me to go down a curvy road and unalive myself.
Never told you that. But you didn't give a fuck who you want alive while you were doing your boom chakalaka laka, boom chakalaka laka. Oh, just for that, I'm not gonna put seatbelts on my kids. You don't give a fuck about anything except yourself, and even then, barely.
You have a picture of my children in your phone, which you did apologize.
Yeah, how many times are you gonna go? Which you did apologize for. That was sent to me. You posted it up. You put it up. I apologize profusely, but you just keep throwing that fuck at it. You're out there, man.
So at least give you credit for that. However, why would you have a picture?
Tandra has said many times she sent it because she couldn't believe that you had posted that picture and the state that poor kid was in. I'm sorry, and that's a fact. I'd be curious to know if you are still slacking on his dentist appointments and stuff. I think that's terrible. Hi, Robbie. I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. It's awful to do that to your kids, especially now that he's got his second set in, and that's the only set. And next set is that's it. And are you slacking there too? You're disgusting.
My kid in your phone, anyways. Like that's weird.
You've already tried to imply some fucked up shit, bitch. But you know what's weird? Is you not taking your children to the dentist and giving them good dental hygiene.
I don't even keep pictures of my friends' kids in my phone unless it's for a reason. Unless I'm making them a tribute video.
But you just keep bringing it up, man. You just keep bringing it up. How about you let us know if you are bringing your kid to the dentist now?
And I always ask permission. It's really very weird. I also never accused you of calling anything on Swiss. I didn't.
I never said you did. Never said you did. Never said you did. So once again, don't even know what the fuck you're talking about there either. So I don't know. Are you on something that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Or is your hatred of Jews so fucking strong that this is just what you do?
What I said is I wish I wouldn't have brought what I wanted to do public. Because those are things you handle privately.
Okay, but you know that what goes on with me and Swiss has nothing to fucking do with you. So I don't even know. Like, if she slights me, that's between her and I. It has nothing to do with you. So once again, I was playing an older live stream just to see how, you know, what it had nothing to really do with you. It really wasn't.
And although a lot of you guys like to air everything here, I've learned, unfortunately, it took me years to learn that I owe none of you nothing. I don't owe any of you anything, right?
It doesn't really have anything to do with you, but you do owe your children proper hygiene, dental hygiene, and other things.
So it doesn't matter if my life makes sense to you. It doesn't matter if my sister told you something different than what I'm telling you.
Okay. Now, are you talking to Swiss here? Because I don't know anything about your sister. So, can you be more specific of whom you've got a problem with here? Because I didn't say, I don't know your sister.
She didn't live my life. And blood does not make family either. But, you know, both of you as privileged as you both are.
So you're bringing me into something to do with your sister. I don't know anything about your sister, except that Swiss called her. Other than that, I know nothing about your sister. So, what do you mean both of us are privileged? Privileged? You think cancer's a privilege? You think I grew up privileged? Wow.
One bit of discrimination or racism, your ancestors did, SG, not you. You don't get ostracized or treated bad because you're Jewish or Christian or whatever you decide to be that month.
I've never said I was Christian. I said more I'm agnostic, I would say, but ethnicity wise, I don't know why you're bringing any of that up, but whatever. Are you going to tell that to every race that's wanting reparations and this and that? Are you going to say that to them that you know, that was their ancestors and not them?
You don't get treated badly because of the religion you are or the culture you follow. You get treated bad by people, and people go against you and say you didn't really have cancer because you're a nasty fucking person.
No, you're a nasty person. You are. And they are nasty people.
Because you talk about people like they're trash.
No, I don't.
And you always use the fucking excuse of, oh, my deceased relatives were in their lives.
My deceased relatives were in your live stream tonight.
A lot of times people will be in my life and I don't even see them. One time Elliot came in here recently. I didn't even see her.
Elliot's alive and well.
I have an issue with someone, they get hidden or blocked because I'm not going to deal with it. Period. I'm just not.
Why do you have an issue with Elliot?
If you want to spend your life, I do believe that you had cancer. And I've never been one of the people who doubted you on that.
Absolutely you were. You said I had a busted breast implant. You did say that. You went right along with it, and you did say that. Yes, you did.
I've never said anything bad pertaining to that. What I've said about you is based off of the things that you say about me and my children.
But not what everybody else says to you. So you just think it's something that I see and not everyone else, right? Do you? You know that this channel defended you profusely when they were the burning of the Barbie and that and femicide and stuff. Yeah.
You say that somebody needs to call CPS on me. You judge me because holes in my wall.
I don't judge you for holes in your walls. So you just remember everything I say. You aren't remembering the extensive stuff. I mean, like, it is quiet, Robbie. It is.
Made jokes about my son and how he told me his shoes were small,
I didn't definitely not make jokes about that. Definitely did not.
posted a picture of my child, which is really weird that you
There you go again with that picture of your kid. You know, you are just disgusting.
can have him in your phone. You call me a dirty towel head whenever you don't like me.
No, I do not. No, I do not.
You can never hold yourself accountable for things that you've done messed up.
Oh, but you clearly stated that I did apologize to you about something that you just keep throwing right into my face. And that was an error you know that already. We've been through this. I know 26 people here, and it's odd that, I mean, what is it they're exactly waiting to hear here that they can't join in and give their opinions on anything is to me, but that's par for the course, you know.
Ali suffers and has dealt with
Ali is not relevant to the situation. So why you're bringing Ali up, I have no clue whatsoever. No clue.
cancer for years now. And Ali and I don't even speak anymore.
I don't know why you're bringing her up. Honestly, I don't know why you are bringing her up. Is that because King of Crap Bags recently put up an old video of when she was harassed? So what is it exactly why you're bringing that up?
Have harassed and traumatized that woman.
Nope, you are incorrect. You are incorrect, and you know you are, and that's why you private your live streams, because what you say and accuse is false.
Because of past issues that you guys had, and anybody that you don't like, if they're sick or going through something, you don't allow them to be sick.
You are a sick fucking liar. What you are sick because you can't tell the truth. You have a problem telling the truth, and you know that. That's why you take your lives down after you put them up. They are clearly put. You clearly do them to hope that I'm watching, and you're gonna, try to get some kind of emotion from me.
Give them the same grace that you asked everyone else to give you. You're a hypocrite.
No, I'm not.
No. The shit people say about your kid is wrong. I don't care if you raised her, your husband, ex-husband, whatever you was, raised her, doesn't matter. It's still your kid.
Listen, I raised her. Don't you ever fucking doubt that.
Nobody has a right to talk about your kid. I agree with you on that too.
Except you,
Nobody
right?
has a right to talk about your kid. I never have talked about your kid.
Liar.
There were a couple times where I allowed a troll in here. They were one day and then the day after. And it was because I just didn't give a fuck at that moment. I didn't want to be kind. I didn't want to be humble. I didn't want to give a flying fuck about you or your daughter.
Aren't you a pleasant piece of work?
But it doesn't mean that I was up here talking about you guys. It just meant that there's a lot of people with your daughter's name, and I didn't really care that one of them was in my room at the time.
Shut the fuck up. That's never happened in my live stream.
And the second time, by the time Kendra came in there, I had already deleted.
Liar.
The troll. So she was a little late.
Liar.
But as far as Swiss, what I do pertaining to her is none of your business at all. And the only thing that I blamed you for is what Sharon said on her live stream. And said you did. She said that you didn't want to call CPS on me, but you had to.
Nah, but I didn't. I didn't call them.
Your hands were tied. That you had to do something because something needed to be done.
While you were having a 2 days of sexual live streams pertaining to my kid. But I still didn't do that, did I?
So, guess you didn't take that up with her then. But you guys were best friends after she said all that.
We have never been best friends.
So, I mean, you're the one who chooses that, not me. And to each its own. Be friends with whoever the fuck you want to be friends with.
You were the one buying groceries for her.
But I don't think it's right that one minute you're besties with a person, and the next minute, and I remember this happening, and Swiss was the one who stuck up for Sharon, and you literally named head to toe what you didn't like about her. From the
Can you stand on something that you believe in other than that you hate Jews?
tip of her fucking hair down to the fucking bottom of her feet.
No, actually, Bobbles did that. And now your friends that you're defending there, I don't know if they're your friends or what you want to call them, are the ones who do that. And they've done it to you.
Really? Diane, baby. Exactly, Diane. Like, even if she didn't document it, you could tell that she was sick. You could tell that she was sick. And you know what, Tracy? I'm sorry that you went through that. And I genuinely mean that. You know, the shit that people are saying about your daughter and the stuff that's happening with you as far as that goes, you don't deserve that.
Nobody deserves it.
You really don't. And to me, regardless of what you deserve, your daughter doesn't deserve anything negative.
I don't deserve any of that. You don't deserve any of that. Nobody deserves any of that. You sick bitch.
She has nothing to do with this community. And for all of you guys who keep speaking about her, you guys are fucked up. For real.
Yeah, well, if you really felt that way, you'd have kept your live stream up and not privated it.
You have nothing better to do than to talk about a beautiful young lady who's successful in life, who has college degrees, who's
But we all heard what you said, that you did it for 2 days in a disgusting way. In a disgusting, disgusting way. Because you didn't give a fuck.
something in her life, who is confident and strong, and she didn't
You didn't apologize.
get that way by herself. Her mother obviously took a part in raising her. And you know what? I can say this, and if that's not sticking up for us kids, but what I can say is, I know how it is to do the best that you can with your kids, and for social media to get in the way.
I don't know if you do.
Yeah, Marianne, exactly. Not many of us did, and I think people who say that say it just out of like dislike for her. I think they say it just to bother her. You know what I mean? And it's because she doubts so many other people.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Why you won't admit that you said what you fucking said many, many times is gross, really.
You know, and I get being bitter. I get saying things out of anger and cussing people out and saying things that you will regret later. But the problem with you, SJ, is you never admit the shit that you say and do. You always blame it on everything else. And that's fine. You want to live like that, that's on you. But don't expect me to sit here and agree with you or give a fuck.
All right, bitch. I wouldn't expect nor want you who says stuff and then deletes it anyway. You compromise your convictions because you have none. You stand for nothing. I don't expect you to do anything for anyone else when you really don't do it for yourself or your children, in my opinion. But hey, you know.
Fuck. When you're, I defended you. I don't give a fuck what you did. I did not ask you to do that.
I'm not asking you to do it either. So why not? It's not about defending you. It's about defending that I thought the whole burning of the Barbie and when there's real femicide going on over there, that it was pretty disgusting. But obviously you don't give a fuck about femicide.
I didn't ask you to call me a nasty, dirty towel head.
I didn't call you a dirty towel head.
Like I didn't ask you to call CPS on me.
I didn't call CPS on you. See, you're full of lies, aren't you?
I didn't ask you to do any of the shit that you've done. But you still do it because you're going to do whatever the fuck you feel like, and you're going to say whatever the fuck you want to say, and that's fine. You're your own grown-ass woman. But don't sit here and fucking tell me who I am, because I know who I am, baby. Okay?
All right,
and I don't need this fucked off
baby? Okay. First of all, bitch. You're disgraceful.
To tell me. And unlike you, I don't pretend to be friends with somebody just because they agree with me that day. I'm kind to every.
Whom do I pretend to be friends with because they agree with me that day? Diane Ostertag is a mod in your live stream, and she's a mod here. Same with Ellen. So who do I pretend to be friends with?
Even people I don't like. And I treat everybody's child with respect because I know that's what I
no, you don't. You've just admitted you don't.
Want people to treat my children as. And when they don't treat my children with respect,
how about you treat your children with respect?
It doesn't mean I have an excuse to now talk about their children. And I used to defend you with that, and I make myself sick every time I think about all the times I defended you.
No. You just admitted having a very disgusting live stream pertaining with my kid. Because you didn't give a fuck. That's never happened here, bitch.
Wow. Oh, well, and she would just repeat the words that they were saying and put their kids' names in it, or their family members, and that was disgusting too. It was disgusting of me to defend that, and it was disgusting of you to do it.
But it wasn't disgusting of them to be saying the disgusting shit they were saying, right? Right, Tiff?
You know, I love my kids, and you love your daughter. I know you do. I know you love your daughter, and I know the pain and the ache that we get when we.
Why do you keep talking about my daughter? Is there a reason?
See pictures of our kids online or people messaging them. I understand the fear that people get and that we have when we think someone's calling child protective services on us. You know?
Bitch, all you had to fucking do, and I still didn't even call. I noticed you never bring up CWC, who actually did call on you. But you already had CPS involved in your life because you were already, apparently, somebody had already done that before you were even on social media or something. I don't know. But don't even try that, please.
I understand the disappointment in my child's eyes when he sees that I'm still on this app, regardless of how many times Sharon posts a picture of him and calls him a.
Oh, so Sharon did it, but you focus on me in your live stream. Okay, I see.
Well, how many times you guys made fun of me because how dare a Muslim say fuck? Or how?
Okay. Because of Muslim something? Okay.
Dare a Muslim or leggings? When
you just call me a Jew when it's convenient.
It doesn't matter to any of you guys that in Christianity, you guys act the way you act. But I find it funny that you guys put Islam above even your own religions.
I don't think that is correct. Absolutely not. Anybody who has studied up on Robbie, you're a very, very intelligent person. Is what she just stated, is that true?
You hold a bar for me higher than you've ever held for yourself.
Are you out of your fucking mind right now? What is that dance where they go under the bar? It's like they have she says, okay, I'll put it back.
Think someone's calling child protective services on us. I understand the disappointment in my child's eyes when he sees that I'm still on this app, regardless of how.
Yeah, the limbo. Now, if you want to talk about if we were, doing the limbo and having to hold the bar higher for you, perhaps that would apply. But as for people who are Islam, and you say that we hold the bar higher for people who are Islam,
Time sharing photos and pictures of him and called him a Arab. Or how many times you guys made fun of us because how dare a Muslim say fuck?
do Muslims, women who say that they're Muslim, I mean, do they sit there in front of their children saying fuck, 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 fuck? I don't know.
How dare a Muslim wear leggings when it doesn't matter to any of you guys that in Christianity, you guys act the way you act. But I find it funny that you guys put Islam above even your own religions. You hold a bar for me higher than you've ever held for yourself.
I believe the world is quite familiar with Islam. And yeah, you're right. Maybe in this country. Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Robbie. Yeah. But we're pretty familiar with Islamics, and yeah.
And I am sick of it. Okay? So you can talk about me as much as you want, baby girl. Okay?
I don't know who you're calling baby girl, but I'm not your baby girl, but I haven't been talking about you. Hi, Tommy Highway. How you doing? I hope you're doing great.
You can get high and drunk and rant all day and night.
I'm not high and drunk, so maybe you are. I mean, seriously.
But you don't get to tell me that I'm sexual deviant. You don't get to tell me.
You portrayed yourself to be one a few years ago when you were allowing a troll in your chat talking very, very disgusting using my kid's name for 2 days straight because you didn't give a fuck. That's what you said. So, yeah, what do you want me to call you when you're being that?
I'm a bad mom, and you don't get to blame me for your shortcomings.
My shortcomings? My daughter has beautiful teeth.
You're off the chain. And it's none of your business what I decide to do or what I don't decide to do. It's unlike you.
You do whatever you want, lady. Whatever.
I take accountability for my wrongs.
I don't think that you do. Have you been taking your kid to the dentist regularly?
And I regret things I say at times, and I don't want to fight back all the time. Yeah, I might come on here and defend myself way too motherfucking much.
Defend yourself against what? Who's been doing anything to you other than, I don't know. I don't know.
And I cuss, and I'm not perfect, and I yell at my kids sometimes, but I'm a lot better than I was. And every single time I see that I need to improve, I will never stop changing and improving. I will never stop growing, and I will never stop learning how to be a better version of myself.
Are you taking your kid to the dentist regularly now that he has his second set of teeth there? Because there's no more teeth after that.
Because my goal when I wake up in the morning is to be better than I was the night before.
Is it all about you? I'm just curious.
How many people I can piss off by calling them 10 million names in the book, or judging them based off of the color of their skin, or making myself a victim because I have a scarf on my head.
Okay. Who's doing that?
Because you know what, SG? Yeah, you're Jewish when it fits you. You're Jewish when somebody makes fun of Jewish people. You're Jewish.
Wow. Are you hearing yourself right now? Are you hearing yourself? I mean, I could play multiple audios of you saying nasty shit towards me and the Jewish religion and actually supporting hummus. Wow.
It's Hanukkah or whatever the hell. But you're Christian when it's Christmas. You're Christian when
Wow.
people make fun of Christianity. You're Christian. You're only Christian and you're only Jewish when
I've never said that I'm Christian. I've never celebrated Hanukkah. I do celebrate Christmas. It'd be nice if you ever gave your children Christmas. I like the red pepper kind too.
it's you. At least I've been honest at all times.
No, you're not. You are not. You are not honest. You had in your Facebook, which was sent to me, I didn't seek it out, that you were dying of cancer. You had 6 months left to live and were bleeding from your eyes, ears, and nose, and you were on hospice. I mean, you're not honest.
I am and what I'm not. Okay? And yeah, I say the word fuck. But you know what? I'm not posting pictures of people's children, calling them nasty names.
Okay, I don't call your kids nasty names, and that was a complete accident. You should have known that because the community post had nothing to do with your kid. It was about Bobbles announcing she was doing a dead relatives live stream. What was it? What are you saying? What story? Furious and crying. I don't know about what that is. Disregard. I don't understand. Oh, so okay. So now that it's here, do you mean Tommy Highway? Because I don't remember him ever furious and crying.
And I'm not doing it saying, oh, did it to me. Because an adult doing something to you gives you no excuse to do it to a child.
I didn't do anything to a child. I didn't do anything to your kid. Ever. TH.
I don't care if that child is 30.
I never did anything to your child. Oh, not Tommy Highway. Okay. You mean Tommy D?
And you know what? I've never called you nut. I've never made fun of your children.
You've allowed people in your chats to be saying that kind of stuff. You've partaken in chats where they are doing those things. So you're actually not against being associated with it.
Never allowed the fucking trolls of your children in
you do.
my chat, even when I didn't like you. I've never spoke, terrible against you. I've said things that I didn't agree with or things that I didn't like, but I've never been nasty to you.
Yes, you have.
However, you find every way that you can say things about me because your bestie says you shit. And you deserve the shit that Sharon has done with you.
Wow. That's an evil thing to say.
What? Because you don't know what loyalty is, SG. All you know, you're a yes man.
So I'm a yes man? Am I seriously? Wow, that's a crazy thing to say. Yeah, I don't know if she means to me or to Annette, or I really don't know, because she goes right from, that to that, and it's
And you're so blinded by that fucking privilege of the color of your skin that you can't see past tomorrow. And
you stupid bitch. So you think I have privilege? You are just a fucking stupid bitch.
make yourself a victim every other day. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use the privilege that I was born with and didn't fucking deserve to make people miserable, to put myself on a fucking pedestal. Okay? No, I'm not a perfect Muslim. No, I'm not.
Nobody's talking about you being Muslim. I can't believe you think cancer is a privilege. Wow.
Not a perfect Muslim. But you know what I am? I'm a good mom. I'm a good human. And I care.
Well, I guess that depends on how you define those things. I'd be real interested to know what I did to this woman. Like, it'd be really fucking cool if she would,
And I care about people, even the people. And when I see pictures of my body up on the internet, I
didn't put your body on the internet. Those are the people that you're not bashing.
Sit there and say, oh, I'm going to go make pictures of these girls. Let me go take Melissa's face and make it look like a horse. Or let me go and... I didn't do that. And post Swiz's ex up there.
Bitch, I didn't do that to you. So I don't know what this has to do with anything to do with me. I really don't.
And her daughters are she let me play her life over and over where she said, well, I know my daughter's not the best looking. Let me go do all that to make these people feel bad about who they are. I didn't do any of that. I got on here and ranted and raved a few times and said fuck a million times, but that's it. I moved on about my day. Put my shit on private and moved on about my day.
Yeah, put your shit on private, of course, yeah.
I'm going to come on here and respond to something, that's one thing. But I'm certainly not going to come on here and post people's fucking records, addresses, where they work, where they...
Actually, you did do that. You did do that to Swiss. You did do that. You did. You fucking did. You did. Okay? So don't fucking lie, because you did.
Sleep where their kids sleep. And you know what's crazy? Is Swiss knows that. That's exactly why when she was being threatened and when her children were in danger, she called me. Because she knows that I have dealt with that most out of everybody. Not from me. Neither one of you. You know what? I wish her the best. I also wish you the best. I don't wish cancer upon you. I don't wish bad things upon you. I wish for you to find peace. To leave people that are suffering.
How about then you leave me the fuck alone, huh?
Alone. Stop talking about Izzy and Ali and Amy and all these.
I don't talk about Amy and I don't talk about Ollie, and Izzy talks about me. Okay?
People that don't even really. I don't talk about Ollie or Amy. Izzy talks about me. Shit about you. Don't worry about what Swiss is doing in her day or if she's breaking hip.
I don't care about what Swiss is doing in her day. As long as it doesn't pertain to anything to do with me or mine, whatever. Or my friends. I mean, like, why don't you just shut the fuck up instead of defending the bitches who did the shit to you, you fucking bitch.
Wow, you are lying twat bag cunt is what you are.
I don't know how many times I've had to say it, but she did not break HIPAA with me. I was ignorant and didn't.
And here's the thing. Swiss has done a lot of things to people. Everything doesn't have to do with you, you stupid bitch.
Understand the full scope of HIPAA. And I thought she did break it. I thought she broke it because being a nurse, where I gave birth, I thought that legally she was not allowed to talk about my child or how I gave birth. But then I found out the fucked up state we lived in, actually, she is.
Actually, that would be breaking HIPAA, but yeah. I don't know what this has to do with you and me and her. Why are you up here bashing the fuck out of me?
Because she never got any of them records. Because you see, as stupid as I was then and as stupid as so many of you are now, you have to put codes in to get information off a fucking computer in a hospital. Everything is documented. And even if she had one of her buddies do it, it would be documented. Every little thing that these people do. You think she's going to risk her job that feeds her kids just to get back at me? She already knows my sister. She already knows my address. She already knows where my kids live.
Okay, and that has nothing to fucking do with me. Okay?
Well, she knows everything she needs to fucking know about me. And if she really wanted to do damage, she could.
See, I don't know those things
But she
about
didn't.
it.
You did.
You see, excuse me? Wow. You are a lying scumbag bitch. I don't know your fucking address. I don't know where your kids go to school. I didn't do any of that shit to you. You are a lying scumbag bitch.
No, I didn't.
Well, at least that's what Sharon said. That your hands were tied, that you didn't want to do it, but you just had to. So, you know, I'm not perfect. And yes, I've said things about you, but I've never.
I want you to prove that I called CPS on you. Fucking prove it, bitch. Because I didn't. You fucking twat bag. You just want to keep making up excuses for your fucking behavior with some fucking lie.
Yes, never. I've never talked about your parents, your family, your kids.
You're a fucking liar right there. And you had my dead father and his deceased wife in your live stream tonight, and you did not remove.
Yes, you have talked about them. Yes, you have.
My husband is.
I don't give a fuck about your low life, hummus supporting husband. Wow, why go live if you're just gonna be so fucking noisy? All of this in front of her kids.
Oh my God. Is that NBA? That's why I can't do it. I'm gonna go RV now. I'm gonna RV now, okay? I'm guarded there. My phone is also broken. I'm guarded. Okay? But these cold.
You don't even have the decency to mute yourself.
That's funny. You guys. I hope you have hurt my cat.
I hope you're not hurting my cat. Have your children hurt your cat before?
Oh no, I helped him out. Where's my drink?
No, he says, I helped him out. Why? What was going on with the cat?
I don't testing. Huh? Exactly. Mm-hmm. We do all need peace. Let's like,
Yeah, we do.
come on, man. But I'm not at fault too. I know that.
Yeah, see, you think you can keep acknowledging your faults and then repeating them over and over again.
Talking shit, saying fuck all the time.
Wow, in front of our kids like that. You're such a fucking disgrace. You are a disgrace. You are a fucking disgrace.
You are not the same. You better not be the same. But I guess it'd be my fault.
So you just keep repeating the same shit over and over again on the daily. And then thinking because you acknowledge that you do it, that makes you... What does that make you? Clueless? I'd say fucking clueless. You're just a fucking disgusting disgrace.
But so actually, it was not random that I called you scum. It wasn't very kind, and I probably should.
Wow. You're scum. You're scum. You're scum.
Have. But I guess sometimes I get so sick of you making excuses for every nasty thing you say about me, my children, my friends, your parents.
I don't. I don't do those things, Tiffany. Would you like to prove those things? Care to prove them?
Then you get so mad when people do that shit to you. That's awesome. And you can never admit why people get to that point where they do that to you.
I don't do those things to people. Would you care to try to prove that?
It doesn't make it right. Don't say that. Raheem Muhammad. Zaki Muhammad. Stop. Now. Thank you. Don't call him dumb. And yes, it is Zaki.
She just called me scum. And says to her kid, don't call him dumb. You are grotesque. You are fucking grotesque.
You guys give me a damn headache. Always like, oh, you told me wrong, just not that wrong. Yes. That's not deep.
Hang up the phone and go tend to your children, you stupid, ignorant, selfish bitch.
I mean, if it wasn't fair for one day, you heard this kid arguing over the damn game? Yeah, because I'm on PlayStation. Oh, I found it, Brain. Look. You were right. Oh, stop. Well, why would I tell him to stop if that's what's making him win? What, baby?
You're so gross.
How is it not fair that you don't have something? Then work for it and get it, my love.
You're so gross. You're so fucking gross. And then you know what you're gonna do is take accountability for being gross. Then you're gonna be gross again. You're so gross.
Oh, so then don't do that. Come on. That's not fair. I can't move on. That's why you log on. Just like I can't move on side to side. Oh, okay. It's like a six. Okay. Like you see that? I don't need to move side to side. That's just. Alright. See here, girl. I beat people with lock on. Just don't be mean to each other. Don't call each other names.
Why, you just called me scum. You know, they learn from you. But I think that there could be 24 people in here who aren't in agreement with me, and they think this is how parenting should be. I'm not sure.
How you gonna have to? Okay, you guys? You hear me or no?
Yeah,
What did I say? You said don't call.
You said SG is scum, and then you said don't call people names. That's what you said.
Don't call each other names, but don't call people names too. Yeah, good job. Ibrahim Muhammad.
His name is Ibrahim Muhammad. Now, when you two split up, are you gonna change his name again? I mean, like...
Yeah, but I don't like that word dummy. Because you guys are not dumb or stupid, so please.
But you just sat there in front of them telling them that people call them dumb and stupid on social media. You're so gross.
Yeah, I know, I do, on the internet. Yeah, but still, it's not an excuse, and I shouldn't be calling anybody dumb on the internet. You're right.
Just scum. Just scum. And convenient Jew.
See? My kids know better than me. Ain't that?
You're so gross. You are so gross. You're so gross.
About a big word. You know. I don't know. Can you take this to Bubba's again? You can take it.
Muhammad or Zach?
Honestly, your dad, he doesn't go to work every day.
Does he go to work every day? That's interesting. And yet, Medicaid pays for his insurance, and food stamps pay for your food. So much so that you can buy food for Sharon and brag about it. And so I'm just fucking curious. I mean, I don't know.
To support us,
Does he?
you can't take him something real quick. When he does, you don't always have to do it. But I'm asking, listen, put the phone down, please. Put the phone down,
No, you put the phone down, you fucking idiot.
please. Now, thank you. Come here. Okay, just come here. Listen to me, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you.
Now, she thinks this is a show for social media. For some reason in her mind, she thinks this is how to parent.
This one time, because I'm trying to be nice to you.
So she's trying to be nice to him. She's going to tell him one time because she's trying to be nice to him. Because, you know, she's got the audio on her phone, and for some reason, she thinks this is parenting and any kind of respect to their privacy.
I don't want to just yell and scream when we act like that. You want
Or she would. Normally, she would, I guess she's saying.
to just yell and scream? No. Okay.
You're disgusting. You are disgusting. You're disgusting.
So look at me.
Embarrassing him online.
If I ask you to take something small to your father because he's tired, haram,
Tired, haram. The fuck is wrong with you? Does he spend any time with those kids whatsoever?
he's working all the day. So
I hope he's fucking reporting that. I mean, seriously.
not only are you helping your father, but you're helping your mother.
You're disgusting.
And all you have to do is set the phone down for literally
You set the phone down.
maybe a little bit more. To go get
You are yelling and screaming at him. I'm sorry. I don't know what you don't know about yelling and screaming. Your life revolves around some fucking jamoke that doesn't give two fucks about you. You're disgusting.
your father something. To
You
help him.
fucking set the phone down, you stupid bitch. They're doing what you do.
While I'm cleaning the rest up. They're all gonna do it. And it's rude that you do that every time. When he does everything.
Raheem just said, I'll go do it. But you want to continue to humiliate this kid online because you think you're proving what? What are you proving right here?
And you see, and that's what you did with that picture that you keep going on and on about. The reason why it was sent to me was because that poor kid, his entire mouth, his teeth, he had complained about pain, were rotted. There wasn't one good tooth left in his head. I notice you don't post any pictures of them anymore. Have you allowed their adult teeth to go bad too? You fucking stupid bitch. You are a fucking bitch.
For you. You're supposed to respect your dad.
Wow.
Why don't you fucking respect them? You know how kids learn respect? You respect them. You are the most disgusting. You're scum. Not your kids. You are. And that jamoke. Nasty motherfucking hummus supporter. That's your fucking marriage of convenience for a green card. In my opinion, allegedly from your own mouth. You're disgusting.
Every time I ask you to take something to him or do anything for him, you
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that jamoke.
act like that.
Because maybe he's afraid of him. We all heard you telling the librarian that he told the teacher that he beats him with a hanger. You fucking twat. You're disgusting.
So stop.
Maybe you don't want to be around him for some reason.
Disgusting bitch. You never cease to fail at proving you're disgusting.
So here. And no, Brady, thank you, but he's supposed to do it. Take this spoon, please. Next time, I'm not going to be so nice.
Wow.
Okay?
You are a fucking idiot. Listen to yourself. So what are you going to do to him next time? What is that poor kid? Have to fucking fear for the next time. You are a fucking bitch. where even his older brother was going to get him out of whatever the fuck reason he don't want to be around that man and go up there. So now he's got you and him to fear. You are a fucking twat. You are so grotesque. You are fucking grotesque. But 27 people here think, SG is such a bitch because she's pointing this out, even though they know damn well that they probably agree with what's being said here, that is bad parenting. But that's okay, because I stand by my convictions and this live stream will stay up.
Thank you.
And whenever I catch you live, Tiffany, I will record the audio and play it, because you think you want to be a sneaky bitch being your bad parenting self publicly. And when somebody thinks it's bad parenting, now I don't know your fucking address. I don't know anything about you. I don't call CPS on people because I don't think the system is good either. But you would love for something like that to happen so you could fucking blame me. So I don't know if you purposely put these exhibitions on hoping somebody will do that so you can blame me. Go fuck yourself, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, I know, Marianne, but still, I shouldn't. My kids were right, girl. And I don't raise them to not say what they feel. You know that.
You're gross.
And hey, even when I'm wrong at times, yeah, obviously,
You mean everything you say and everything you do?
I do my best to teach them to respect us.
No, you don't. You absolutely do not. You fucking absolutely don't. You absolutely do not.
Love us and to do their best to, be good, like how I just was with him with giving his dad something.
You weren't. Bitch, you weren't. That was some kind of a display just to humiliate that kid, which you've done multiple times. You're fucking disgusting.
Reason why he can't go hand his dad the damn pudding. So
fuck off. Do you take him to the dentist?
his dad don't have to come all the way down here, so I don't have to walk back up there.
Why are you in the basement and his dad's upstairs, you stupid bitch? Why aren't you on the same floor? You stupid bitch. You're disgusting.
I'm cleaning the mess, But Zachy's a good kid. That's the worst thing that I have to talk to him about lately. And I'm actually really proud of my kid.
God, you're gross. You're so fucking grotesque. You're so fucking gross.
So I thought, you know what? The least I can do is stop screaming and yelling.
You threaten him for the next time, you stupid bitch. That was just a display. I'm here, but just a display of your bad parenting. Like, the real question is, are you taking him to the dentist?
Yelling on the top of my lungs for something small, and ultimately they're going to have an attitude, but that doesn't mean I have to act like that. And it's the same way all the way around. People used to tell me, I yell at my kids too, but you shouldn't do that on the internet. I'd never do that on the internet. So they'll just act like they're perfect and make fun of me for doing it.
Bitch. I guarantee you, There is multiple things you do on social media so that you can cry victim that breaks people's hearts. If you think yelling and screaming at them is the only problem that good parents see about you, you are incorrect. You're fucking clueless and you're selfish.
Because they're fake. But I don't do that. How do you?
Because they're fake? No, because they're respecting their children's privacy. Some people do sit there recording their kids, and the kid will clearly be like, please, please, I'm in a moment now. I need you. I want to talk to you. And they're filming them and putting them on the internet. And you do that. You do. You are grotesque.
See me? This is me. You don't see me fully.
You're grotesque. You're grotesque.
But I parent how I parent.
And it is disgusting.
You know, and it was way worse then. I would scream over the stupidest shit, you know?
You're fucking gross.
But now I've learned to, like, you know what? If something's important to me, I'm gonna make.
But you know what wasn't important to you? Putting their seatbelts on.
Him put down his phone and come here.
Put down your fucking phone, you loser.
Simple. You know? So I bet once it turns up and I get ultimate, I'm gonna call you a runner. No. No, I did not. I did not do that. No. And like I was saying earlier in this live, yeah, I was ignorant to the laws.
You're back to that. You're back to about you and Swiss. How about admitting the fact that you're just gross? You're just gross. You're just a gross person.
And I was mad. And I had every reason to be at Swiss. You know, she said and did a lot of hurtful shit with me, man. She called every importance I was in. She fucked with me,
But SG didn't do those things to you. Ever. But your subject of contention is me.
kids. She helped Sharon do all the nasty shit towards us. She laughed at all that shit.
And in the meantime, the very first time you came on this community on Chosen Ones, it was exactly the same as it is right now from your live stream tonight. Your kids in the background, stuck in that one room in the basement with you fucking ignoring them while you're supposed to treat some fucking guy who treats you and yours like shit. And you want them to fucking... You are disgusting.
Can't you hear what's going on in the background with your children? Get off the fucking internet.
Shit of everybody. You know, she's just as at fault for the things that she sat back and laughed about. You know, and she's sober, so she has no excuse.
You don't know that
You know,
she's fucking
everybody
sober. You don't know that. You claim to be sober. So what's your excuse?
This is blame Sharon for it all, but in all reality,
Ignorant bitch.
no, come on, man. This woman has a fucking clear mind of her own.
No, she doesn't.
She
No, Swiss does not have a clear mind. No, she doesn't.
thought that she wasn't allowed to do that, so I said HIPAA at first. But then I learned it wasn't HIPAA, and that this state is fucking stupid, and that they can.
HIPAA goes across all states. But you just keep going on and on about that shit, and you're disgusting.
Talk about anything I put on the internet. They can talk about.
What do you what is so hard for you to understand that it had nothing to fucking do with you?
But wait a minute. So anything they put on the
There are
internet.
certain things that.
Hold on. So anything that you put on the internet, they can talk about. So you post a picture and tell your kid to smile wide. You post that up on the internet. It's shocking. You've admitted that, you know, you knew that that was a mistake. I didn't even do that on purpose, but you keep trying to act like I'm some kind of creeper or something. But you're disgusting. You are awful. You're horrible. And are you taking your kid to dentist appointments?
I am sure I could do something about, but no, I didn't. And whatever I am doing, I'm certainly not bringing it on YouTube.
You're ignoring your children right on YouTube.
But it's been a long time since I've spoken with SG. And even if she asked me to, I would not fucking help her do shit.
I didn't ask you to help me do anything, okay? Now, see, you are just a grotesque motherfucker. You are fucking gross.
Against anybody. She's the one who other people need help to stop her.
Stop me from doing what? What do you want people to stop me from doing? Tiffany, what would you like people to stop me from doing? Disgusting. Bitch.
I would help just about anybody.
But not your own kids. You just ignore them. You fucking bitch.
Stop that woman.
Stop me doing what? What do you want to stop me doing? I never called CPS on you. You've had CPS involved in your life. Their whole lives. That's you. That's a you thing, bitch. You're a disgusting disgrace.
Even Swiss. Even any of them. And Swiss and I can't stand one another. But I can sit here and say today that I was wrong at many things.
Now, here's what I'm curious about. I remember a couple of months ago, Sharon saying to me, TH wants to know if she can buy you groceries. Now, I don't know why the fuck you would think I need groceries. I'm quite capable of feeding myself. And I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I want to know why you have extra food stamps to go around buying people's shit. And if you fucking hate me so much, why the fuck were you doing that? I wouldn't take shit from you, you fucking tainted bitch. How dare you think I need something from you, you disgusting bitch. Take care of your children.
If she doesn't want to admit her wrong, that's okay. A lot of people say I'm a B word or whatever because I admit my wrongs. They say that
No. Admitting your wrongs is not a big deal if you just keep being a fucking idiot. You are an idiot. You are a fucking idiot.
I just kiss her ass and all this, you know. But you know what? Just because somebody else can't see past what they do wrong doesn't mean that I have to live that way. No, I'm not. Listen to your kids, you fucking stupid, fucking selfish, ignorant, ignoring bitch. God, my God, you are the worst. You are the fucking worst. I swear to God, you are the fucking worst. You're disgusting.
You are.
Did you hear me when I said don't call names? Oh my gosh, shut. And I'm not your bro, I'm your mother.
That's like one, you stupid bitch.
More time you talk like that, you're putting down that phone. Get the fuck off the...
One more time you talk like that, you're putting down the phone. Why don't you put down the phone, you fucking bitch?
Phone yourself, you stupid, ignorant oh my fucking God, you are a disgusting disgrace. So, you know, just because other people, I just told you I didn't call her job with her. Huh?
I didn't call her job.
So I don't know. Go ask SC. However, I do see things when I get mad. A lot before, you know. Oh,
But you ignore your children consistently.
I'm gonna do this, or oh, I'm gonna do that, or and anything. Like I said,
So do I make empty threats or not?
anything, if I did decide or whatever the case is, that's my business. But I didn't and will never and have never helped SG to do shit against anyone. The only thing I've ever done is send her messages when Chosen One Community was threatening my kids, saying that my kids would have to wash their bed.
And I stuck up for you about that. Thought it was disgusting.
Until they were 18. You know, I sent her those messages, like all the threatening stuff and whatever. But other than that, and that was years ago. Years ago.
Why would you send me those messages if I'm so fucking evil and horrible? I don't understand. I mean, like,
I'm not saying that I'm perfect. They happen in life. We get mad, we say fucking things. We regret it. So I've been trying to not do that. I've been trying to practice that with my kids.
You don't.
You know, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect. They still piss me off, like just now. So at times where I have to get serious, I'll put that shit on mute. You know, but I don't always have to scream and yell. You know, it doesn't help. I used to think it was better than smacking the shit out of my kids.
Oh my. Now you're talking about smacking the shit out of them.
I couldn't bring myself to do that. But it's not better. If anything, it makes them feel worse. And I've learned that. So, do I regret things? Yeah, a lot of things. I regret a lot of things. But there's nothing I can do about it now. but live every day to be better than the day
Everything's not about you. Are you taking that kid to the dentist regularly?
before. You know? Oh, I'm sure. I don't think we will ever make up what she did with my sister and, just all. Just all the way she talks about me, how she thinks it's funny to bully people and belittle them, and just she thinks it's entertainment. That's just who she is,
And you're talking about Swiss there, because I know you ain't talking about me.
I don't think that I could be friends or even cool with someone who did that. But I don't hate her. I don't wish bad upon her. I'm not going to use my time, even if...
In the meantime, she's got my dead father's name in there and his dead wife.
Talk about me. I'm not going to use my time to belittle her or to put her down. I don't really care what they say about me.
Just SG and your children, right?
Anymore. Because I'm finally at a spot where I'm comfortable with who I am. Before, I wasn't comfortable with who I am.
You think everything is about you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
So
and with SG and Sharon, they piss me off because they never hold themselves accountable.
Okay, we are not the same people, me and Sharon. Could you just understand this, though? Holding yourself accountable does not mean that you say, yes, I did it, and then the very next day doing it again.
And I really believed in Sharon for a while, man. No matter what she said or how she acted towards me, I kept seeing the good in her.
And you know what? What you were doing was tricking her into trusting you so that you could send her text messages to Janelle. And so that you could become a managing mod on her channel and delete her videos.
It changes. Oh, you would have went on YouTube right away and you could tell you changed. Like the littlest tiny thing I would give her, like credit for. So that's my stupidity. But there she is making fun of people's cultures, how they live. My friend Lou, which I hope she comes in here, but my friend Lou has lived through so much.
Your friend Lou.
Shit with these fucking people. And her and I weren't always friends. We were not always friends. She didn't always like me. I always liked her, though. She was the first person I seen on here.
Really?
But I said things about her I regretted too.
Now, that don't make sense. She was the first person you're seeing on there, because she wasn't even around when you were up on Chosen One. So that don't even make sense right there.
When we were mad or whatever, But she has come to be someone that I truly care about outside of So seeing somebody...
Are you buying her groceries?
If she wasn't my friend, even before when we disliked one another, and usually it was for other people, and their opinions, like people we were friends with. It's like it was never okay to make fun of somebody because of their culture.
You're just... I've also related to Lou about when I thought she was losing her hair and had cancer, and because of the fact that the Nazis killed many Romani, is that what they... gypsies, Romani travelers, yeah, yeah, you're sick.
Traveler, and she's proud of it, and I love and respect her for that. I'm proud of her for being who she is. And for never...
You act like everybody needs you to fucking be proud of them, and that is, you know, oh, they've achieved it. They've got your, you know.
pretending to be somebody different. And she is beautiful. I'm tired of seeing these fucking pictures of frogs and, you know.
Those are your friends making those pictures, the ones that you're blowing smoke up their ass. But I do remember her having her chat room filled up with frog emojis because she wanted to call me a rabid bullfrog, and prayer hands for cancer to return.
People don't understand who are here. Well, hey, girl, hey, I was talking shit about you. People don't understand how that gets to people, you know?
Really? Really?
Like, there was a time on here, I would sit in the freaking Tim Hortons. I barely drink it now, but I would sit in the damn parking lot and cry. And
I never did any of those things to you. I'm not making AI pictures about anybody, but your subject of contention is me.
I just hate myself. You know, my teeth were jacked up and I wasn't doing anything about it because I knew I had to just take them all out. I was scared of how I look now. Now I sit and cry, not as bad as I did, but there are times at night where I do just cry because I look fucking 80 years old. You know, there are times when...
Knowing all that, are you taking your son to regular dentist appointments?
I hate how I look. So yeah, at some point I get on here and I hear someone say Tiffany or call me fat or...
Well, don't call you too funny. I did call you too funny at one point when you were saying how America sucked and you hate Americans and why do we celebrate 4th of July and Memorial Day and you support Hamas. Yeah.
Never, and it's usually from Swiss or Janelle or one of them guys. So yeah, it does suck.
So everything that has been done to you comes from the people you said, Swiss, Janelle, Sharon. Why do you hate me so much? Could it be Jewish?
Does. But you know what? That's the way it is. Some people just can't get over shit. They just can't. And some people can't see past what they did. You know, a lot of times people will not admit, you know, like those who posted my pictures of me now, not me then, me now.
I don't do that.
There was only 2 people I sent pictures of my tattoos, Melissa and Swiss, of my arms, my hair, and they're on the internet now. And not only did they put my body...
I didn't do that. So why is your title of this live stream about me and your hatred, and why are you calling me scum?
You know, which I'm a Muslim now. I call...
You were then. You were then when you sent them the pictures.
...for my body. But not only did they put pictures of my body that I trusted, you know, but they put things out where I confided in them about my husband. Really? And I'm sorry, but anybody who's ever had problems with TV...
But let me get this straight. You would help Swiss to take me down.
Or weight problems, addiction problems, stuff like that. Why would you do that to another woman, no matter how much you dislike her? Talk about her, say whatever you want. You could post my whole fucking record, whatever you want to do. Dox me. You guys already done it several times.
I've never done that. But you would help Swiss or anybody else to take me down.
Called my family members,
Never done
and
that.
Melissa even said to me, my daughter's seen you, and she asked me, why I would do that, and I felt bad because I really had no reason to treat you like that. And when I started being friends with her, she'd tell me, at least you hold yourself accountable. That's all you can do. I mean, but yet the minute she didn't like me anymore, now I'm back to being a liar and a piece of shit. Okay, so what? I lied, and
So what? You lied? So what? You lied. Okay, so taking accountability doesn't include the words "so what." So what did you lie about there? And also, oh, I know what. I'm assuming that Melissa overturned um, her SUV drunk with her grandkids in the car. Is that what you lied about? Also, did you lie about the stuff that you said about Janelle's daughter? You also said, so what, you don't care that you actually harassed my daughter for 2 days straight in your live streams. You said you don't care about that, but you keep thinking that because you admit you did those things, that makes you a good person. You're disgusting. You're fucking grotesque. You are grotesque. You just said, so what? You lied. You're disgusting.
and I haven't lied since then.
Liar. You're a fucking liar. Don't you understand? Once a liar, always a liar. And the way you laugh after that, you're fucking gross. You're gross.
And if I choose not to tell people about things I'm going through, or only tell people certain things, I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to say, this is what I'm comfortable saying, but I'm not going to say the rest. And that's not a lie. That's me having boundaries.
You think everything is about you. You are so fucking selfish.
And realizing I don't have to lie. I'm allowed to be exactly who the fuck I am, unapologetically. Period. I don't have to be.
So taking accountability and being unapologetic, they don't go hand in hand. They really don't. I could be wrong. I don't know. There's 19 people in here. I don't know what it exactly. If you don't want to interact, I'm not sure exactly. But for the rewatchers who, I don't know. I do feel this is important though to put out there. And I did see Deb313 say, why even go live if you're just going to private it? So I knew I had the audio. So, I thought I'd play it anyway because you're just so fucking disgraceful. TH.
Other people make of me. And all the videos made of me, all that shit, I could have put everything out. There are several times I could have put people's phone numbers out, all kinds of shit.
Do you know how many times you have threatened to do that? I have audio. You have threatened to put out so much shit. You're disgusting.
I've never done any of that.
Yes, you have.
Ever. And the closest I ever came to it was with Swiss.
You did
it. It wasn't putting it on the internet. It was me saying,
no, you're a liar. You had a fucking community post with it. You are a liar.
I gave birth that she worked at the same place. That's one of the things I regret. I wish I wouldn't have stooped to that level.
And you put out her kid's name.
Sharon already knew that. There were other people who already knew that anyways, but I wish I wouldn't have stooped that low because I wouldn't have to be the bad guy all the time. Because that was something that I shouldn't have.
Nobody's calling you the bad guy all the time. That's you yourself. You get some kind of pleasure out of this shit.
saying I didn't have a reason to do it. When someone calls your sister,
Oh, wait a second. So if somebody else reacts in the same as what somebody else has done to them, it's bad unless it's you. Gotcha.
family where you get coffee, like everything for no reason.
SG didn't do that. SG did not do any of that.
Like I was using dope in the fucking bathroom. I was using coupons. So when people follow your every move like that and you start to feel harassed and stalked and belittled,
Oh, but SG deserves everything and Net deserves everything. Gotcha.
see things, you do things, you get mad, you fight back.
Oh, you see, you're a hypocrite. You are.
But like I said, I regret a lot of that, and I wish I was strong enough. I wish I was then who I am now. I wish that I could have just
There's no difference in you. There's absolutely no difference in you. None. There is no difference in you.
I am now. I don't have to belittle you because you belittle me.
You belittle your children. You belittle yourself.
I have to talk about your kids because you talk about mine. And I don't have to hate you because you hate. I don't have to call you names. I don't have to make little pet names for everybody.
You called me scum, and I don't have pet names for people, but they're certainly not. Yeah, but of course you're going to go back to bashing me because you want to lie about me and you want to keep harassing me, and I'm pretty sure I know why.
How they do for us. And SG, you do it too. You do it too.
No, I don't. You got my dead father and his dead wife in there. You're a dirtbag.
Yeah, all the while my dead father and his dead wife are in her live stream. She's going to claim
Exactly. We should be uplifting people. Yeah, I know, Lily. It's crazy. I love you, Lou. With Chicken Winter, I don't know. She just started talking shit about me. So, and it pissed me right the fuck off. And her little picture, I was really getting to know her, and I didn't always agree with her, but I was starting to really respect her and really care about her, And I'm not saying that care went away, because it didn't just go away. I do still care about her.
I don't remember you two having any, yeah, I really...
Her health is okay, and I don't wish bad upon her.
Hey, Strawberry, how you doing? Is that Strawberry, you? What does that mean, you? Is that Very Kind Strawberry, or is it a different person?
But her true self just always comes back out. Like, she is the same. She thinks it's funny to make pictures and make fun of people, and, one thing that bothers me is making pictures of my friend look like a frog. That shit pisses me off. You might be able to post yourself up as a chicken, that's fine, but other people aren't that strong. And Lou is strong, thank God, but imagine if she wasn't.
But, so you're just going to overlook the pictures and stuff that, Lou has been putting up.
And it's still hurtful. It's still hurtful. Like, we don't have our own insecurities. We don't have our own shit that we go through. And people always complain about how others didn't believe they were sick and all that stuff, but how much shit did Sharon and SG say about Lou when she was...
You just got to keep throwing me right in there, don't you? You're sick, bitch. I wish I knew what the you meant there.
sick. Or people that she thought were her friends. Or people that sent her a couple bucks to help her and then turned around and said, oh, well, she was scamming me.
So, how come you don't name those people, but you want to keep fucking saying my name and Sharon's? Why?
Well, don't send shit to people if you're going to just call them a scammer later. Because I'm sorry, anybody who gives you...
Bitch, you fucking put out a post about, buying groceries for Sharon, so... yeah.
money, you should not expect that shit back unless you say, I want this back. But don't write on it, hey, happy holidays. Enjoy this. and then a year later say, hey, I want it back. So that's the shit that pisses me off.
We
Stuff
didn't do
like
that
that.
to her.
But I didn't fall out with Chicken Winner. And that wasn't all her, that was other people too. But, you know, I didn't say anything bad about her. I disagreed with her on a couple
I haven't seen Chicken Winner doing anything to you.
things. She got upset with me because Angel Baby had called Swiss's daughter something. I forgot even what it was. I didn't even know that happened at the time.
You don't even know what the fuck you are talking about right now.
And I was defending Angel Baby with how she felt.
Do shit.
And I said, you know, I would not post a picture of anybody's daughter, but some people, I would.
It was okay. So you just neglect to mention Munchie, the one who's been doing all this shit, really, right? Wow.
We say, like, you met your match when it comes to Angel, you know? And I still believe that, but just because us as human beings, as grown adults, we're not all alike, you know? Some of us are willing to take it there. Some of us are not. It doesn't mean we're better. Doesn't mean we're worse. I'm just not willing to take it there, you know? And at the time, I didn't know that that happened.
You know everything Munchie does. You are well aware of it, and you will not address it.
But even if I did, I probably still would have said around the same damn thing, because I understand when you get to that point, not about people's kids.
Unless it's SG, though. Why does somebody come in and say you, just a letter, and then not follow it up? I don't know.
No, but I do understand that feeling when somebody talks about your kids or your parenting or posts pictures of your children or whatever, you know. But
unless it's you sexually harassing my kid for 2 days in a live stream and me responding, right?
Other thing, in my opinion, is we got to stop blaming everybody we dislike for being the trolls. We don't know who those trolls are. And in my experience, it's usually the ones you think are your friend. I had a couple people that I helped all the time. I sent money to. I helped talk to them every fucking day, hours at a time. And, you know, come find out, they were the ones besties with Sharon while she was over there wagging on me, fucking with me, messaging her with, like, names that weren't their own, like, talking about another friend we had. Like, saying...
How about you explaining why you were pretending to be friends with Sharon, why you sent all those text messages to Janelle, who you supposedly weren't friends with?
Personal business. You know what I mean? And then when I confronted that other person, instead of talking behind their back, it was everyone blocked me and they were all powwowed again. When it was them.
Why are you mentioning just me and Sharon's name? Just this side's people's names, actually, you'll mention. While you blow smoke up Janelle and Swiss's ass, but not really mention the real motherfuckers who create all the fucking bullshit.
This person was talking about me, and then who were over there with Sharon, becoming best friends. It's always that kind of people who get so mad at you for making up with someone, but when they make up with them, you know how many people got mad at me when I stuck up for Sharon? When I came back in this community and defended Swiss and Sharon and refused to get in the middle of their shit? I had so many people leave me hateful as shit. I had someone tell me I need to just get over the fact that SG called me a dirty towelhead.
SG did not call you a fucking dirty towelhead. Sharon did. Nitty did. I did not. And you are a fucking lying twat.
I didn't call you a dirty towelhead.
You move on when people hold themselves accountable. That's when you move on and forgive. In my opinion.
All right, well, obviously, I don't know who this person is, this Strawberry, but I guess that's their most intelligent thing to say is you.
Who's Tommy, baby? Okay, who is this harass person? Is this somebody's fucking family member? Because, God, I do not want to deal with that.
Yeah, it is. You're such a fucking bitch. You know exactly.
I have no idea, Lily. I don't know, AB. I was just asking the same thing. You think who's off their meds? But I also don't want this to turn into a place where we're, calling people names or doing none of that, because I don't want to do that either.
Your entire chat. Not your entire chat, but you're just gross. You're a gross liar.
I do want to have a safe place where people can speak about how they're feeling, even if I don't agree to it. I thought that Chicken Winner and I had that understanding with one another. You know what I mean? But for me, it's never funny to make pictures of people making fun of them.
Why aren't you mentioning Munchie?
Like, someone made a picture of me, I think, standing like at a pole.
Someone, you know exactly who made it. Why aren't you mentioning their name?
Type of thing with like a fucking 100 little boys and someone, I don't even know who it was. I can't think of who it was. I just read the comment. It was like, that's all the boys she claims on her food stamps. Really? So why is it so funny when people need help? I get.
Why do you need help if your husband is working all the time? And I don't understand.
That so many people felt I didn't deserve a fucking coffee because I collected food stamps, and that I shouldn't. And not only did they think I didn't deserve a coffee, but they would call these places and harass the shit out.
Not me.
I mean, because
you know who did it. It was never me.
Supposedly, if you're not allowed to use coupons, they wouldn't let you. The app wouldn't let you. Like if I'm not allowed to do separate orders on the same account, it wouldn't let me. Well, I was just smart. You're allowed to do separate orders, and it wasn't always just for me. Sometimes I'd do 3 different orders because my neighbor wanted one too. I didn't drink no fucking 3 ice caps and 2 coffees by myself. But no, I did drink 2 ice caps and a coffee. That I did. The coffee always got free because of my points.
And nothing for your kids, mind you.
But, it's like someone always has to complain about something. And it wasn't just Liz. It was a lot of people who complained about that. So when I say that, it's not just about her. She joined in on it, yeah, but she was not the one who started all that shit.
Sharon was. It wasn't me.
So who started it off?
But AB, right. You remind me, not the fussing, but how he looks. Yeah. Oh, you guys with the front teeth. I'm already growing out here. You smell good. What did you spray? You know it's cologne? It is not just you. Come on. I do not want to smell your armpit.
So I ended it there because her complete ignorance was just too much for me to comprehend. And Munchie puts, I know for a fact, oh no, I think she's talking about me here. I know for a fact this woman has called authorities on me. I have a long list of proof who is the actual threat. Really? Do you? Well, let's go to court then. I hope they come knocking. I can afford a good Jew lawyer. Can you, bitch? Wow. Oh, wow. You're completely out of your fucking mind, aren't you? You are out of your mind. Now let's just take a quick listen to what Crystal Love thinks is a person who speaks so wonderfully and grammatically correct.
For one, I don't believe the cancer is real. I think it's fake. I think it's a fraud. I think it's a GoFraudMe. I think it's a campaign to get money. All I see is cash apps and her asking people to donate. She wants weed. That's all she's chopping him at is weed, and weed is going to.
Yeah.
Isolate your targets. Now we're going to go into some real psychological warfare. The games are just getting started, darling.
You got proof, do you?
We can have fun. Isolate your targets. Now we're going to go into some real psychology.
Psycho bitch.
And, gosh, where can I find this? I'm so bad at this stuff. Okay, wait. I think I have it. Let me see.
Her fucking shit is so low, you can barely hear her.
Members that it could be this one, you guys. If it's not, I'm going to play it anyway. Survivor girl, Tracy Kaufman of Chicopee, Massachusetts.
So, you got proof, do ya?
I have heard the most heinous things come out of your mouths. From racism, okay, against blacks, against Spaniards. I've heard you bash gays, and I've heard you bash transgenders. I think you're having a shit with.
Now, those are all lies because there's lots of proof, okay?
Everybody except for Jews. Now, I am a half Jewish woman, and my family has celebrated both, okay? Christian holidays and Jewish holidays.
But TH wants to say I'm the one of convenience, right?
I have certain members that are completely Jewish, and, that go as far as practicing Shabbat every freaking
Now, this is the bitch who likes to say fire up the ovens.
weekend, okay? I mean, I've set shit up before, okay?
Now, let's not forget that fire up the ovens is a threat. So, and that's all prior to all the shit that you think you have. Right?
A man, okay, a single man that was looking to get his rocks off, okay? He was able to get those rocks off with your mother, okay? And in a dirty hotel in the backseat of cars, okay? And you were an illegitimate. So when I heard.
Now, that shit is fucking a lie. And you think you have any case? Really, do you? Your head case is the only case you have.
Tonight calling Frank Nitty a fucking porch monkey, and then, a half hour later claiming I'm not a racist or anything like that. I find it really hard to fucking believe.
Never talking about porch monkey.
Like Frank Nitty. I think Frank Nitty should be in prison. Someone has fucking rat poison, okay? To fucking drink his own rat poison. I think those two fucking girls should be in some lovely home out in the suburbs, being raised by some family over that she wants fucking kids more than the checks that they fucking bring. It's like Debbie Stewart. She should be out in the suburbs to a lovely.
Right. So you just said that Nitty should drink rat poison. So you threaten him as well, and you're threatening Debbie's kid.
Fucking family that really wants a child. Well, that wasn't the one. COVID-19. I'm not waiting. That was not the one. You know what? I'm just going to have to ask.
You're such an idiot, lady.
I'm going to give him any more compliments. Nobody cut me out. I cut them out. That's first. Now, for some reason, people don't want to let me have peace. They don't like it. They don't like that I'm peaceful and calm and not following their bullshit. Well, let me tell you guys something, okay? Nobody decides who I support.
Oh my God, who's
To me?
trying?
Let's just see how you've changed.
Yeah.
There's a particular person.
Anybody ever know what she's talking about?
It says that I smacked them and kicked them when they were down. But if me saying, listen, I want peace, is kicking you while you're down, I don't know what to tell you. Because when it was available to you, and you got an apology from the person who you're complaining me tagging 2 people in, or 2 posts in.
So here is you having a problem with Bobbles trying to get peace.
People complained that I tagged Sharon in 2 posts. They were stories about addiction. A woman that was in addiction for 30 years. So I tagged her in it. That's my job. That's what I do for a living.
Oh my God.
I help people. So regardless,
So that's HIPAA.
I can send a message of both.
That's HIPAA violation.
Same woman, not even 2 weeks ago. What did your message read? It read, "Oh, I hope you know I care about you so much. I support you in everything that you do."
And that's not your job. You don't have a job.
But nobody called you out. Nobody told you that you were a bad friend or that you kicked them when they were down when you were over there apologizing as well, because peace was worth it to you. You didn't have to think about any of us because we are adults and we wanted what was good for you. So we said, I'm proud of you. You might get some kickback, but I'm proud of you.
You actually harassed.
Stay strong and we're behind you. But because I tagged Sharon in 2 my life, and just because you put yourself in everybody's business. You wanted peace, right? And that's your big excuse and why people defend you, because you just wanted peace. But I have it now. So if that's really what you wanted was peace, why aren't you happy for me that I decided to have peace for myself? Instead of complaining to everybody behind the scenes that I'm a bad person and that I promised this and well, guess what? I told you how it was. Actually, I told you I was done with it and that I was sorry that I was always here but not on YouTube. That you couldn't come into the chat anymore and have your rants because I can't do it anymore. I don't care what they're saying about me. And the only times that I've been over in SG's is defending myself. The first 2 times was because you didn't stop texting me at 3 a.m. telling me all this terrible stuff she was saying.
But there was nothing over there that I was saying.
I wouldn't even known had you not woke me up out of my sleep to tell me. Last time it was because I was defending myself. That's none of your business. But I'm not going to use my channel as a way to satisfy your... Okay? Did I ever do this to you? Did I ever write community posts or text you 50 million texts? Or did I ever text any of the people that I knew you were friends with and people that I knew supported you to try to get them to rally up with you? No, I didn't. I didn't do that. Did I ever tell you that you were a bad friend and that you just smacked me in the face because you chose to continue to be friends with them, even though they were doing the things they were doing towards me? No, I didn't. But I did tell you that I supported you no matter what you did. I never, ever asked you to stop supporting any of them because it's not my place to do. The people who I did say make comments to, I never made comments asking them not to support people. But there were people who
Well, you did say tonight that you would help Swiss take me down or anybody else.
Was close with, closer than I was with you anyways. Friendships that I had that I felt bad if they were to get mad at me for being somewhere or yell at me for being somewhere or feel some type of way for being somewhere. And then they were there, then yeah, I would personally message them. And there's only one person that I've done that to. And I feel bad for doing that because that person has a right to go where they want to go.
You did it to Ellen because she was in my chat and Ambrosia and stuff, yeah.
And I shouldn't have reacted like that. And I learned, you know, and when it happened again, I told this person, you're right, you should be able to go where you want to go. However, I do understand why other people feel this way as well, because, you know, if a person gets upset with others going places, but then that same person goes in places, then it doesn't make sense. So why are you making community posts when you see that so many people are trying to take their channels in different directions? Why?
Where's your different direction? I'm not seeing it. I'm just saying, I'm not seeing it.
Shit.
1488 or 88 on her, and her babies are beautiful and they're mixed. And how do you explain that to your children? I just want to know what that means before I move any further, because I want to know what that means.
Yeah, somebody leaves a comment in her room that's pretty disgusting.
No! It does shit to hurt this bitch. I said, sue me, bitch. She said, I'm not playing. I got an attorney. Do not fuck with me. I said, sue me, bitch. But what? The lives. I don't watch all the hate channels, but the women didn't want to be your friend.
The same person that you have accused of harassing you within the last couple of months, right? Drew a picture of me as Hitler. But as it turned out, your son was the one dressing like Hitler. Where
Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is the mind when it's supposed to be, I think.
Do stuff like that. Always remember that. Do stuff like that. They're nasty. Very, very fucking nasty. You know? And as far as Tiffany H is concerned, she is a fucking lie, okay? Now, there is a thing called psychological fantastica, and that's when you have a disorder. You can't.
So now, I'm just saying, looks like things have changed between you and her.
Stop lying. Okay? It's just,
she never said any pity about cancer for me or nothing.
But she was actually talking about TH when she said psychological fantastica, not me. And so,
Fucking, I had some kind of psychological disorder.
but it was TH.
it's a chemical imbalance where she's loaded with it. She is loaded with it. Hey, Carrie Ann. She took. Time out to tell me a big fucking story. How she was going to give me these emails and she was going to do this and that. You don't let me
talking about somebody else then. I don't know.
Bubbles know and blah, 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 blah. Nothing was delivered as usual.
Oh, so Lou was mad at her because TH was going to send her emails between her and Bobbles, apparently.
And
so it wasn't even like I was live saying anything, because this person in the room says, is SG live yet? So the whole room was just trying to hurt my feelings.
finally did talk to her days later. It didn't make any sense. You know, I'm like, where's the emails? You know, and she was bringing up shit about her husband and her kids. Okay, that answered my question. And then turned around and called me a liar.
She must be talking about Bobbles here.
No, she was talking about TH. She was talking about TH.
For the last 3 weeks, me and my daughter have been sexually harassed. Annette and her son have been sexually harassed. And they think it's okay.
You know what? Because it worked for her for so fucking long. You know? No, if you got a million fucking eyes on you, you're gonna get caught up.
If I know how to leave, how are all these people suffering financially, but their nails are always done? My nails aren't done.
Yes,
they weren't even talking about me, Kat, and SG is demented, that's for sure. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, so Lou wasn't talking about me, but her chat was trying to get her going.
Thank y'all, babies. You know, and as far as when my son got bit, that was a fucking accident. Everybody fucking knows that was an accident. Alley Cat, the breakfast